And it will be a time of great strife, when the moons are united in darkness, and the dead shall walk the earth once more.
Hello everyone, and welcome to a game I grew up with that took me a very long time to get started, or to get working on a modern day computer. So let's just enjoy the bit dated cinematic, and then that will be revealed. Probably the title reveals what game it is. So. It's a little bit gruesome. Even dated CGI it's got that morbid feel to it, doesn't it? Yes, it is. It's Warhammer Dark Omen. Now, I played this game a lot when I was a kid. Now, unbeknownst to me, I was undiagnosed with ADHD. So, I got very impatient. Never actually completed the game, but played the early stages a lot. I think I got quite far into it. But I don't think I ever managed to complete the entire thing, because this game requires patience. And it's got that old school mechanic that you make a mistake, you pay for it. So that's what we're going to do here. We're going to play through it as carefully as possible. May make a few mistakes, we'll see. But it's a very brutal game. So if there's ever a couple of episodes where it cuts, or it just doesn't seem like the stats don't really match up, it's probably me needing to retry a mission. So we'll go. So we're going to start it brand new at the very beginning and hopefully play a few battles. So here we go. This is the new campaign.
Unaware of the evil forces gathering in the southern lands, Commander Bernhardt's mercenary army, the Grudgebringers, defend a small trading post from attack by goblins.
Those are supposed to be houses if you didn't pick it up. Those little bricks down there. Alright, here we go. So, this game I have missed a lot. I had the CD, and then I found the CD, but the CD was quite badly damaged and couldn't be read. But I managed to clean it up enough to transfer the files, and luckily there's a big modding community of this particular game. And I managed to combine what they had with the original files, and I seem to have made it work. With a few extra mods, such as we get to zoom out all the way here. So, for those unfamiliar what this game actually is, you know Warhammer, the tabletop games, and you had these armies. Now, nowadays with Age of Sigmar, it's more of the 40k feel round bases, but this is back in the day where you had total regiments. So, on our side, so we're following this Bernhardt dude, who is part of this regiment, this horsey regiment right there. There he is right there. And we've got his little band here. So we've got his cannon. We've got his crossbowmen. And we've got a regiment of just normal footmen, you could say. And our job in this particular intro mission is to really defend this little base here from these goblins coming to attack it. Now if you notice there's a little chest there, so we're going to steal that chest because we're mercenaries. I mean, we're not good people. So we'll just move this guy over here because we're going to get that early. Now, I've played this enough, so this is going to spoil the mission a little bit for you. But basically, there's going to be 4 regiments that we have to destroy. We're going to have a group of archers. Now, there's actually a group of archer goblins. There's another group of night goblins there. I think we can. If we position there we go, there. Position it in the right place, you see it, they're hiding behind this tree. So our job is basically take out these two, and then an additional two will come. But with this game, you have to replenish your losses. So if you lose a guy, you have to recruit them, costs money, and it's quite painful. So if you lose a regiment entirely, they're dead, gone. So the goal early stage is basically minimize your losses as much as possible and pretty much invest into your crew until it gets to the point where you just don't have the money to do it. So the goal in this little playthrough is we're going to try not to get hit. Well, we've got to get hit as minimally as possible. Now, one thing that these guys do is when they take enough losses from when they station themselves up there, they kind of cross and hide behind here. So you kind of want to move the cannon around about here. It's not perfect, and this is probably not the best position. Move it there. Because we also don't want to get hit by it. So we're going to straight off the bat tell him to fire at him. And you can see the little mark. That means he can... Currently he's in range, but if you notice here, it's not. I might move them over here. And this is my little backup crew, because as these guys walk forward, this guy will come. We won't be able to eliminate that, but we'll be able to do some damage and then move to that. And while that's happening, I want to get this dude to steal the chest over here. So with this little town, all right, and that's what we're gonna do. All right, so. This is going to start the battle once the positioning. So we start it. We're going to tell him, and he opens fire, and he's firing the cannon. Oh, no. Now, there are levels in this game in terms of your regiments. So another benefit of getting some early wins, or as minimal losses, is good experience at the same time.
Open fire.
We'll hear that boom. So,
Target received.
No, missed him again. Alright, so we're going to get this regiment coming down here soon. Hopefully, I'm far enough that this one won't shoot me. Good, he's not. So we're going to quickly...
Target received.
Hopefully we can get this little regiment over here. Oh, to retreat. That's exactly what you wanted. So, in old Warhammer, they had a fear mechanic. So if you suffer enough losses, you have to roll. And this is based off all those mechanics. Got our regiment coming back here after getting the gold. Oh, alright. We'll let them retreat a bit and we'll focus on fire up here. Alright, don't think it quite reaches them. Oh no, they're coming back. They're coming back. Let's finish that.
Target received.
So we're playing very carefully. So I could technically just rock out with my horses and just try and get them, but these guys would hit me a little bit. So we kind of want to reduce those losses. There we're running again. All right, we'll quickly change.
Target received.
Because we kind of don't want them to give up. So we want them to rally because you get, I think you get more gold. Ooh, right on it. Ouch. Look at that, right on there. I think you get more gold if you destroy units. Kind of like the battlefield spoils, you could say. Alright, they're coming back now. So we'll change tack. We're slowly chipping it away. Look at that. Not even close to us and all those dead goblins. Alright, we've got our crossbows. Oh, a few more. Oh, so about 4 left. Oh, that missed it. So hopefully by the time it gets to us, they're getting really close. I'm hoping... Oh. Oh. Oh, now, see the little flag there? Basically it means they're retreating from the battlefield. There's no way they're going to rally, so I'm just going to keep firing to see if we can wipe out the regiment. Oh, got one more. One more little boy. Running away. Oh, there you go. And we got a little animation there of him dead. There we go. So we wiped it out without losing any men. And now we're going to redirect this fire. Now this bit may be a bit boring because basically we were relying on our cannon to do some massive damage here. Oh, see, this is that retreating I told you about. So they're going to kind of rock over there. Now, the next 2 regiments won't come until this regiment is dead, or retreated, or just not on the battlefield anymore. So we're going to move this dude over here. No, they're gonna hide behind there, and eventually the cannon might not be able to reach them. That's the one annoying things about this
Target
bit.
received. Yes,
Now,
Lord.
we could risk it, move these guys a little bit further so they're still within range.
Open fire.
There we go. We'll try and...
Target received.
Oh, they're behind there. Alright,
Yes, Miller.
we'll move them a little bit this way. This is a bit risky. I don't like doing risky stuff like this, but I also don't want this level to go on forever. See, I think what that means is that they're within range, but they don't have a line of sight. Oh, look at that, they're retreating. Oh, they're retreating. We'll keep that just in case. So they're probably gonna run to there. It sucks. I normally wipe out that regiment, but they could, because they're so close to the edge, they might just... There they go.
Target lost.
I think they just ran away.
Target lost.
Alright, we'll move these guys back a bit, because I think we're about to experience 2 more coming down. I might need to trick the AI by moving this regiment up.
Forward.
Don't like doing this. I'm super paranoid. I don't like losing troops. It pains me. But we need to trigger where the rest of them are. Oh, there they are.
Enemy
Cool.
sighted.
And back down.
Forward.
So there you go. They're coming out of there. Let's just make sure. Yeah.
Aye, sir.
So here they go. Here's another regiment. And there should be some arrow guys as well. So let's get some early shots in.
Target received. Target
We
received.
pretty much want to do the same thing, because we haven't lost any guys right now. We're good. And if we can go away with full money, that's going to help. Oh,
Sighted.
oh, actually they were in front.
Open fire.
Alright, we're going to shift
Target
tack.
received. Target
Oh, wasn't even... Oh,
Target received.
oh, that's just... That was a really good hit. I don't even though think it was... I just selected that too. I also really timed that really well. Oh, again. They really don't like those archers. Alright, we're gonna change tack. Give them a little break, those archers.
Received.
Oh no. They've just had a bad day. Oh, they're running this way. Don't run this way. They're really close to there. We could actually hit some of them again. Oh, they got one on the side. Sometimes the cannonballs just go straight... Ooh. Well, what's going to happen here?
Target received.
Oh, the AI stuck here. It's retreating again.
Open fire.
They're not great goblins. They're probably... This was probably a huge mistake for them from a
Open fire.
logistical point of view. But they're slowly being chipped away. I mean, we could go in direct combat just to show it, but trust me, this is actually a little bit satisfying. Alright, there's only 5 of them left, so we might get in direct combat, seeing how these guys go.
Target received.
Alright. Oh, only 4 left. Oh, 3 left. I think we'll attack. Oh, there they go. They're retreating. Never mind. That was a short resistance. They're there. We got very close, though. Let's see if we can wipe them out. Yeah, we got to wipe them out. Alright.
Target received.
So I haven't even need to use any of my fighting guys yet. And we've got 6 guys left there. Now, I probably want to move these guys back a bit. I don't want to take one loss. Like, especially cavalry. Cavalry is quite hard to... quite expensive, I should say, to replenish. So we should be able to slowly chop at them. And it's actually really good experience in terms of your troops for those 2 regiments that are just firing into him. Oh, there you go. Another one dead.
Target received.
There you go. Oh, now they're going to do that tricky moving thing again.
Open fire.
So we might charge at them. But even 4 of the, 5 of them can actually do some damage, but I think maybe we'll just...
Engage.
Yeah, we'll engage.
To
Why
arms.
not? They're still going to be under heavy fire from our cannons and crossbows. The cavalry might Might take a few hits there, but it'll be worth it.
Hold fire.
So we'll hold fire because
Charge.
there we go. Hold it.
fire.
Because you don't want any crossfire. There we go. They're retreating as well. They're scared of all the 16 horses plummeting at them.
We are victorious.
Yeah. And they're dead. That was good. So did we lose anyone? I don't think we lose. That's
Yes, my lord.
that's a brilliant run. It's one of my best runs I probably had on this mission. Cool. And that's it. And that's the first battle over. There's no secrets on here. I will point out secrets as we go. There's a few of them. And they're actually quite important. Some of the secrets you kind of need for the rest of the game. Yes, there's giant spiders in this game. Cool. Alright, so there we go. 310 gold coins, 150 gold coins, so that's for the captured ones. The gold is safe from the attackers. So you get this little reward screen at the end of every mission. It kind of breaks down the experience, so if you notice, all the experience got chucked into our crossbows and cannons, so that was good. Now this is the kind of breakdown of your army. So you got your gold down here on the bottom left. I know on the top right I'm a little bit hiding behind, my camera is kind of hiding the items, but you normally will see items, so you can kind of choose who holds what item. Obviously you get items as you go along. This is the armor rating, also kind of how effectiveness or kind of how threatening really these units are, and then you got like experience and level bars here. So what I normally do is I try and keep my gold around about 2,000 gold. So what I probably should do straight off the bat is just plug some armor into one of them. I always, until I get below 2,000, every mission I kind of plug some armor into my troops until they're fully upgraded. Because you don't want to waste gold, you kind of just don't want it sitting there. Now normally what you would do is if you lost anyone, you would replenish them. Luckily we did a clean run, so we didn't have to do that this time. So we'll go quickly through the troops. So we've got the cavalry, which is Morgan Bernhardt, taking their name from their commander's powerful sword, the Grudgebringer. These mercenaries form the core of the army known as the Grudgebringers. They are skilled in combat and ride into battle on two mighty war horses. And there's Gunther. I'm not going to pronounce that. These warriors are highly experienced and proficient fighters. I don't find them that useful. They're good to have another melee kind of like unit, but yeah. And Burnett's second in command. As part of the respective mercenary army known as the Grudgebringers, they are completely loyal to their commander. Then we've got William Fletcher. Now, in the original, because this is a sequel to another game called Shadow of the Horned Rat, which is a little bit different. It doesn't have the 3Ds in it, but in that game, this particular crew actually joins you. So this is carried on for the last one. As part of the respected grudge-burning mercenary army, these troops are skilled in their art and loyal to their commander. They are armed with powerful crossbows which have a long range but require a line of sight on the target. Although they wield their crossbows with considerable skill, they are not particularly effective in hand-to-hand combat, and only the front rank of the crossbow may fire. They're very useful. I always find them very useful, and yeah, you'll be seeing them a lot. And Wolfgang Schwarzkopf. This machine fires heavy cannonballs, which can tear through. All cannonballs are heavy, right? I don't think you get light cannonballs. Whatever. Which can tear through enemy regiments and light buildings with ease. But this is progressively more inaccurate the further it flies. Its enormously long range is only equalled by the Orc Rock Lobbers, but it requires line of sight to its target as the cannonball is fired at a very shallow arc. Armor is useless against hits, so you can really tear through. If you get the firing right, you can really tear it through. And this is the sword that I should have showed it, but I didn't. This mighty sword has runes inscribed along the blade by a bright magical wizard lord. In hand-to-hand combat, the wielder strikes more accurately and ferociously against his enemies. In addition, a fireball may cast from the sword once per magical cycle. So this is actually very useful, especially when you need to turn the tide of the particular conflict that the cavalry is in. Now I might actually save that. How well did that do? So that's actually my better run, because I'd like to save it after every run. If you notice, I've only started doing that. It's actually a lot better than I had, so I'm going to save that run. That was a good run. Alright, and we'll continue on.
A battleground is a banquet of dead men's flesh. The crows are dining well. Win or lose, the crows never go hungry, eh, Klaus?
Death, some say, is its own reward, Morgan.
If death's a reward, I'll take it in gold coin, old friend.
They take things really
Preferably
seriously.
from Emperor Karl Franz. That man owes me.
Perhaps he's about to pay. You've been summoned to the Imperial Court in Altdorf. Immediate departure. Reason unknown.
Who told you this?
An Imperial courier.
He's always
You're
suspicious, that
enjoying
one.
the battle. It would seem the Emperor
Doesn't actually do
has
anything.
need of a mercenary commander who deals with death in gold coin.
Just an advisor.
Then I'll not disappoint him. And he better not disappoint me. Get ready to march for Altdorf.
Altdorf. Alright, so we're off to see the Emperor. So I love this map. It does change for the game.
You came to Altdorf promptly, but not as prompt as your friend Sven Karlsson.
Good to see you again, Morgan.
Good to see you too, Sven. But I wasn't summoned here for a chat about old times, was I? Indeed not. Karlsson has requested military aid for the region of the Border Princes.
The Border Princes are in desperate need of aid. Hordes of greenskins have
You
swarmed
did just
into
say
our
that, yeah.
lands.
Imagine
We've
just
got
repeating what the
work
Emperor said.
conveyed to protect the passes into the Empire, but the enemy is too numerous. Without reinforcements, we'll soon be overwhelmed.
Why are the greenskins invading in such numbers?
I'm not sure. But it seems as if they're being driven north by some unseen power or cloud of fear at their backs. Whatever that unknown force is, it terrifies even the greenskins.
Yeah, I wonder what that force is. Could have got
Maybe
to do with the
we
cinematic.
cannot stop the rampaging orcs from
I
breaking
see that?
through and threatening the Empire itself.
We are aware of the danger to our empire. Bernhard, I want you to take your army south with Karlsson and deal with this menace. I deal in gold coin for red blood. Or green blood. My army fights for money. The glory we leave to others. Yes, that's understood. Return here victorious from the Border Princes and you'll be well rewarded. And knowing you, you'll pick up loot along the way. Now go and destroy the enemy before it invades the Empire.
I'll gladly place my troops under your command, Morgan.
Wise decision. We head for the Border Princes.
It's weird that he doesn't, like, the Emperor doesn't have his own army. He's pretty much just recruited this mercenary to solve his problem, but whatever. So we're going down to the Border Princes to defend against some orcs.
Morgan, orc warband sighted ahead. The greenskins are in disarray. We can take them by surprise.
Assemble the troops. We'll surprise the enemy with sharp steel.
Yeah. We're gonna ambush some orcs. Alright, let's get into it. Alright. So, now this is an ambush kind of deal. So we're not defending anything. Let's see. So we've got a path here. So the orcs are essentially walking down this path and we're going to ambush them. Now, we've got a new unit this time. So we've got these, well, that dude's horse guys over here. So we're going to make use of them now. I know in how this campaign goes, we don't have this regiment for very long. Alright? So, any losses that one takes are okay. We're okay with those losses. But we also want to make the most of our troops getting experience. So, what I typically do is I use this regiment here to kind of get behind these little bow orcs. So, these boys, they're a little bit more meatier than the goblins. So they're orcs this time. And these are just orc warriors here. What are they called? Orc boys. These are orc boys, and these are the bow and arrow. Now, bow and arrow guys still hurt you, still annoys you. So I'm going to use this little cannon up here to kind of start firing some overshots here. And I kind of want to get the orcs to come this way as much as possible. So I'm not going to race up to them. I'm going to let them come to me. And we'll move this cavalry over there. And we'll kind of move these guys over here too. So we're gonna let them come to us. There we go. So we've got these guys. They're gonna go for them. They're gonna provide us with some cover, you could say.
Target received.
And then we've got a crossbows to kind of chop out some of these while they're coming towards us.
Open fire.
So I'm hoping that if they get around them, they can really kind of rally. If you manage to attack them from behind, it really causes some problems. But they are rather slow at it. Oh look, retreating already. That's a good sign. Well, it's a switch tack over there. All right, we want these guys to stop. All right, we want to attack that way. We've got them rallying, so they're gonna rally right into our guys. There we go, from the back. They're not gonna like that. And we've got the little magical sword here. So this goes to fire a little fireball. There we go. Ah. Yes, they rallied. Now you can do this, and this kind of gives them a bit of a boost to kind of win. It just gives them that extra strength. Again, these guys who don't really care about, but we want them to do well. Alright. I could help them. We'll quickly help them. There we go. Is it still 20? There we go. There we go. We'll fire another fireball in there. There we go. A little orc running away on fire. There we go. Now these guys I'm a bit worried about, so I'm going to give them... Oh, they just lost 2 guys. See that little orange twinkle, you could say, on them? That's a potion of strength. So it gives them a little extra boost. So we're going to get these guys in there as quickly as possible. Now, I don't... Yes.
To slaughter. Let none of them escape.
There we go. Now if you notice, we've got some more... Oh, didn't more of my guys get hit? So we're losing a few there. We'll move these guys back a bit. So we've got some what are they called? Boars. So we've got some orcs on boars coming at us. So we kind of want to try and cut down their ranks as quickly as we can. Alright, we'll move them back a bit. Come on.
Target received. Open fire.
Yeah, we got 1 down. Alright, we're gonna have to turn because these guys are about to get attacked. There we go. And we're retreating. Alright, we'll go for the last regiment. And a little some fire. Oh no! No! Ooh. We need to stop firing on that one. So we've lost about 3 dudes there.
Engage. 2 arms.
Oh, there we go.
Engage. Charge.
There we go. Them going in there. That should be alright. We still haven't lost any horses, so this is good. We'll boost them up a bit because these are the only guys I really care about. Let's be honest. Now it's hard to tell how much of the enemy is left. So if we go into there, it looks like they've got 3. So if we got a little fireball, there we go. There's one. One dead. Oh, they're wiped out. And I guess we'll help our mate over here.
2 arms.
No, he's lost a couple. Oh, he's lost 1 guy. Yeah, here they come. Right in there. We'll fire another fireball. There we go. Oh, and he drops some gold for us. There we go.
We are victorious.
I think he goes like,
I have it.
and we got some gold. And that was a very clean run, to be honest. Lost 3? Yep, so we lost 3 of these dudes. Probably lost about 1. Never replenish the guys they were borrowing. Don't need them, but yeah, that was a good run. That was a really good run. There we go, victorious once again. So we got 834 gold and 100 gold from that chest. And we kind of eliminated everyone, didn't we? So if we go over here, look at it, we've got a good healthy amount of gold now. So we did lose 17. Now, if you push this little button down here, it will replenish everyone, including the ones that are about to leave you. That's what the little arrow is for. It's basically indicating temporary regiment, that you're not going to last it. So, I tend to not invest in them. It doesn't really affect it too much. So we'll replenish that. Now we've got enough gold, so we can think about who should we give armor to. So we're still gonna have quite a lot of that 2,000 gold kind of goal that I always have if we give it to them, and they'll be fully armored up at that point. So we'll give it to them. There you go. That's perfect. There we go. And see, border princes. Oh yeah, that was a good run. There you go. That's actually my best run. Oh, I saved that. There you go. And there we go. So we're gonna leave it there for this first episode of this game that is either going to be the greatest thing I ever do or the worst. Those are the first two missions. It does get a lot harder going forward. And I'll hopefully show some secrets as we go along, and I'm glad that I finally got this game working because it's one of my favourite games. So like, subscribe, leave a comment. I can mention that before we start into the next episode, and yeah, I hope you enjoyed it, and until next time, bye bye.